once again. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sekanyo Steven, and I'm here today with a friend of mine and teammate, Abaho Pitson, from Kungula Threshet. And our vision is to transform rural agricultural processes to increase efficiency of production and post-harvest handling of produce. Now, what is the problem we aim to counter? The problem basically or simply is dust and chaff. In the first image, you can see chaff in the first turn and dust in the second. And then in this one, you can see pieces of broken cob that are with maize grain. Now, let me try to take you through what a farmer goes through when they're through the maize production process. After the growth of maize and the harvest time has reached and maize has dried, they have to get it out of the market and thresh it. Threshing is the action of removing grain from the cob. Now, currently, the methods they're using, there is heating maize with sticks. That is for the bulk, people with a lot of maize. There is hand threshing for people with small amounts of maize. There are current threshers on the market. And after all this has been done, the maize will have chaff, dust, and pieces of broken cob. So now, after that, this is where they go to. They have to get a sieve to take out all the chaff and dust, plus pick out the pieces of broken cob. Now, I just want us to try to imagine a farmer has about 7 tons of maize, and they maybe have to heat it with sticks and lift the 7 tons, put them on a sieve, lift the 7 tons, take them off a sieve, and pack them. Now, that is the problem they face. If you don't go through this process, you have the middleman will have to charge you a slightly lower price for your produce, therefore you lose a lot. And then this is what we try to offer. This is the Kungula machine as we have designed it for the past six months, and we have incorporated the winnowing chamber. What the winnowing chamber does is it removes all the chaff and dust. So by the time you get your maize at the bottom, it's just ready to bag. Now, within it, we have put a sieve that takes out all the cobs, and we have attained an efficiency of about 97% for the chaff and dust, and for cobs, almost 100%. So what does it do extra? It does 1,000 kilograms per hour for 1 liter of fuel. And right now, we are working on a second version, which is going to be the manual. This one is going to be mobile, meaning farmers don't have to harvest their maize, transport it home, and then thresh it. You can basically go to the farm, thresh your maize, and basically bag it there. So what impact do we hope to have? We hope to have reduced post-harvest losses. All these processes, we all know that in every process that we do, in the middle, we always have some losses. So with reduced processes, since we're using one machine for all of them, we're aiming to have reduced post-harvest losses. Then product quality. With reduced chaff and dust, we're going to have cleaner grain, higher produce prices. These will come out of the bigger amounts of quantities we have and the improved quality. We know farmers will get a better price for their produce. Then faster processing times. Since we are eliminating the process of having to sieve your maize after threshing, we are shortening the threshing time. Then we aim for more secure households, food secure households, sorry. For this machine, the thresher we've seen, we look at farmer groups, bulk maize farmers, and agricultural NGOs. Why? It's priced at about 3.6 million, which is a little high for the small farmer. But farmer groups can acquire this machine and basically move it through many farmers who can pay a small price. There, both groups gain. So what is the size of the market we're looking at? Right now, the Uganda UBOS, the Statistics Bureau, puts maize households at about 3.6 million in this country alone. So this is our team. Sekanyo Steven, myself, Abaho Pitson on the design, and then marketing, we have Nakagwe Samali and Tom Kalesubula.
Thank you. I was going to ask why maize, but you kind of hinted on some statistics. Maybe you can throw some more light on them.
Thank you very much for the very good work you've done around maize post-harvest processing. Still, my simple question is, when you're coming in with something new, we need to hear how innovative it is compared to existing technologies, both in the operation, efficiencies, and cost, not only cost. Then we know we have some winner here that can go beyond Uganda to the rest of the world. Thank you very much.
I have a question about distribution. The product is somewhat large, probably heavy. What are your distribution channels?
Thank you. I know a number of farmers that have been able to buy a number of machines to do different things. I'm just wondering, how easy is it to maintain a machine like that? Because usually such kind of machines break down after they've invested. One of the things that is going to make the product different, possibly the judge raised it, how different is it? Possibly it's about how easily it can be used, how easily it can be maintained, because the farmer wants to see the costs down. I think that we need to know how that is going to work. Thank you.
Why maize? Approximately 37% of the crops grown in Uganda, 37% of all those, it's maize. So that's why we choose maize, because it is the most grown maize, the most grown crop in Uganda. Then how innovative is our project? The winnowing component is the most innovative thing on this machine. We have so many threshers around the market, but none we've seen that can winnow and save the farmer the cost of winnowing and the time and the labor. Thank you.
Let me go with distribution. What we're looking at in distribution, the different partnerships we've made. I've talked about the OWC program, the former NADS, 1 Acre Fund. Now these are already organizations that are established around the country. We're hoping they can help us get to the different farmers. Once we get a sale, however far it may be, we shall take the product there. Yes. Then servicing, we have designed this machine to require very minimal service, or to be able to maintain by the least technical person. Basically, we've kept servicing practices down to oiling, and more technical things have been also eased up that can be done by local artisans around the country. Does that answer the question? Yes. Thank you. Yes. There was something? Okay. There was something about cost. Now, the cost is pretty high, but one thing we looked at was the only way we could counter cost was inefficiency. Now, and in a day, if they work 8 hours, they could have made 160,000. So, in the cost, at the end of the drying season, the businessman can be able to make back their 3.6 million.